Hey, this is Jason. I'm pretty excited to show you my 1976 F250. Obviously a Ford. Very, very, very nice truck. We'll do a little walk around. We're going to put it up on my lift. We're going to show you the interior, just show you everything about it. But it is an absolute stunning truck. It has original paint. The decal on the side's original. You know, this, I don't have any documentation, but the story is this is truly a 54,000 mile truck, and me being around it a lot, I believe that it's true. So I'll show you in and out. You know, we always show a lot of pictures, a lot of still photos and stuff, but I think it's important to do a video. Helps you to to learn more about the truck. It helps you to understand it a little bit better and just see its condition. But it's an amazing rig, and we'll do a little walk around, show you everything. Okay, first I was just gonna go ahead and show you the lights. They're all working. We got your marker lights. You can see those up above. You can see your headlights. See your bright lights. We got your blinkers. There's on the right. And the left's working there. And we'll show you the wipers are working now. They work in 2 speeds. We'll go around the back here and let you see the back. Okay, here we are in the rear. We're going to show you the tail lights. Got your tail lights working. Also, you can see here the marker lights work. I forgot to show you that on the front, but they do work. Go ahead and put the brake lights on. Got your blinkers. Got your right. Got your left. And we'll show you the reverse. You can see the reverse is working. And even right here, the license plate light is working. So everything's functional back here. And then, okay, here we are. We're going to take a look at the interior. I just wanted to show you that the keys do work. They work on both sides. Actually, I just locked myself out. I just wanted to show you the interior. I mean, this truck is really, really nice. Very original, and original seats. I mean, they look awesome. And you can see a little bit of wear, but very nice. You know, I love the material. It's kind of like a comfort weave. You can see a little bit of wear here on the seat. You know, you look back here, you know, the seat's in nice shape. And we can look across the dash here. You know, again, there's no cracks. You know, very clean dash. You'll see a couple little cracks in the steering wheel. And but again, it's very little wear. You can look at the door panel here, very clean. You know, you look around the jams. We show this all in still photos too. You can see underneath, absolutely no rust. You know, you look at the jam here on the inside. You know, original tags on it. You know, it hasn't been taped around, like I was talking about, the original paint. And very, very, very clean. And you know, let's look across the dash here one more time. I love the original floor mat in it. You know, it's not a Ford one, but that's an old school one from the old days. And I think that's probably been in here since new. You look at the pedals. You know, it's original pedals that haven't been replaced. You can see here, that's an old school trailer brake. When you push on the brake, it lifts up, or you can manually pull it too. So I'll go ahead and show you on the other side. Here we are on the passenger side. Just wanted to show you the lock was working, and you know, just real clean in here. I just wanted to show you from this side. You know, just look at the carpet, and the only wear that I've seen on it, and it is on both sides. If you flip the seat forward, there's a couple little spots right there along this edge, and but there's a couple little spots on the other side I forgot to show you there, but I show it in still photos. You know, again, the seat's real nice. You look at the headliner, you know, very, very nice condition. And you go ahead and look at the door. Again, no rust around it. And again, I show you that in the still photo, but I just think kind of a video, you can just kind of see different things. You can see the jams, very, very, very clean. And this here is just some little tiny, you know, the paint's chipped away, little tiny surface rust, but nothing major. If you look around the jam, you can see the Original spot welds and everything. Everything looks good. You know, the windows roll up and down easy. I should have showed you the other side, but I mean, it works just exactly the same. So anyways, I hope that gives you a little bit of perspective what she looks like inside. Okay, here we're going to take a look at the truck around, and I'll just show you the paint and different things about it. You know, it is original paint. You'll see little tiny, you know, little chips, little scratches. I didn't want to do any touch up on it, very minimal. I did a tiny little spots on the bed, I'll show you, but I didn't want to do any touch ups because it is very, very original. But you can see little tiny rock chips and stuff, you know, nothing major. The truck is rust free. Besides these two little spots here across the front of the hood, you can see right there, and they've been touched up a little bit just for discoloration, but you can see on the front of the hood, very, very common. And but I just wanted to point that out. You can look at the grill. Again, it's been used, but very, very nice condition. And you notice a little bit of discoloration here on the grill. That'd be easy to repaint. And right here, this little square has been cut out. I don't know why. And but a lot of people don't even realize that's missing, but I noticed it right off the bat. You can look at the bumper. Very good condition, and especially for original. This thing spent most of its life in the garage. It was down at a vineyard in Southern Oregon for a few years, and they used it for, you know, some of the special events and different things. But you look down the side, very, very nice. But anyways, he had bought it from the widow, and it was the guy's pride and joy, and you know, they enjoyed it, and it's a great rig. But you can look down the side here, very nice. You know, that's actually a decal. I thought it was originally painted on, but that's the original decal on the truck, and I don't even think you can get a decal like that anymore. You look at the wheels. Those are original wheels with original hubcaps, brand new tires on them. It's they're LTs, 235, 85, 16. You can see a little touch up right here. That was previous to me getting it. But you'll see little tiny chips, you know, just minor stuff. And it's really a time capsule. You won't see any rust bubbles across the rocker. Very, very clean. The back of the cab, again, is very nice. And I'll put it on my lift so you can see behind the cab. But you'll see these little tiny chips and little scratches. That's the biggest one there on the white. Just wanted to show you different things. These windows pop out too. I show a picture of it, you know, Supercab, and they just pop out at the back. Go across here. Again, you'll see little scratches, different things, but overall, really nice. No rust. And I mean, this is, you don't find trucks like this very often. I mean, it's 1976, so it's 30 years old. Really amazing. You look down the side, very clean. Tailgate's in great shape, not rusty. You know, bumper looks nice. I think they call that like a Barton bumper. You know, again, you'll see just a couple little scratches. I'm not trying to beat it up or anything. I'm just trying to show you different things about it. You look at the top of the bed rail. You know, good shape. You know, again, there's a couple little touch-ups I see up here. Go across here to the back of the bed. You know, we'll look at the top of the rail. Again, it's not all beat up, not all dented up. Got two little scratches, little chips that have been touched up. You can see right here and here. And then someone also here recently put a bed liner in it. I think it was the guys down at the vineyard. They just want it to look nice again, but you can see it hasn't been abused. And it's very clean. You know, the bed doesn't have any dents or anything on it. We'll go ahead and look down the side here. Very, very clean. You can see a little bit of where the gas has come out, you know, from overflow. Very, very, very typical, you know, and put some little tiny cracks in the decal there. And again, no rust around the wheel lips. Very, very nice. You'll notice different things too. You can see some of this stuff here. You'll notice different things too. It's got some of the factory runs in it, and you know, along the bottom of the doors, a couple of the little spots, and so you can look down here in the bottom of the rocker. Very clean. You know, no rust spots, no bubbles or anything. You know, this is a trailer special as well, so it's got the heavy duty suspension. I mean, this thing is just an awesome truck. See little chips there. I actually have driven it about 200 miles and up the freeway and stuff when we bought it, and actually just kind of drove it home. So I mean, it's a great rig. These are factory Ford originals, you can see here, and those are put on it brand new. We'll look here across this fender. You know, no rust bubbles or anything. A little dirty because we've been out actually out driving it, and but it has a really nice shine. Very, very nice gloss. Okay, here we are underneath the hood. We're going to take a look here. Very nice. We did just a little bit of a detail to it. Nothing really major, just painted the valve covers and just did some touch up. You know, I do that to my personal rigs too. I mean, I want it to look nice. And so it's actually a factory 390. The only upgrades to it is it has an Edelbrock 4-barrel on it. It was a factory 4-barrel engine, just has Edelbrock carburetor on it. We'll go ahead and start it up so you can hear it run. It runs really, really, really smooth, and you can see there it's got power steering, it's got factory air conditioning, and it's been upgraded to the newer system. I think it's 134RA, and so it's been converted here in the last couple years. But I'll go ahead and show you that the clutch is working. Go ahead and turn the AC on. There you can see the clutch is working and everything's working, and it does blow cold, and so we just shut it off there. But you can see it's got power brakes. You know, master cylinder looks good. You know, it runs nice. Go ahead and rev it up a little bit. You know, real powerful motor, sounds good. No noise or anything. I mean, this is really a nice truck, and so I just wanted to show you what it looked like underneath the hood and let you hear it run a little bit.
With a sign on the front said Fender Jack and a second-hand guitar. It was a Stratocaster with a whammy bar. Think a jam and Joe's garage.
Hey, here we're out driving the 76 Ford. It's a nice driving truck. I mean, it's the kind of truck you can take your hand off the wheel and it just glides down the road. You know, you push on the brakes, stops nice and straight. You know, amazing for an old truck. And I mean, this is something that you could take your girlfriend out in, or your wife, and just cruise around and have the time of your life, pull anything you want. And it's got a powerful motor. And you know, actually, if maybe you have a lady that maybe she likes to drive you around, you can sit in the passenger seat. And but it fits the needs for a lot of different people, and it's just a great truck. And you can see here, you know, the purpose is I just wanted to show you driving. I wanted to show you the gauges and everything we're working. Speedometer works, odometer works. You know, odometer says 54, 648. I actually believe that's true just because of the condition of the truck. You know, it's not restored, it's original paint. You know, you look at the pedals and stuff, everything's real clean, not a lot of wear, but oil pressure is really, really good. It's in half. It's got 2 tanks. I don't know if you can see it in the video, but there's a switch right here. You know, it's got 2 tanks, and it's a 390 engine. Radio's working. The cigarette lighter works, but it is for sure a non-smoker. It doesn't have any smell of smoke inside at all. And but you can plug your USB in it, and it does work. And but temp gauge works, and the amp gauge works. So you can hear the heater fan. It's on. You know, I wanted it on the AC. It's on AC now. So, anyways, it's a smooth driving truck and very comfortable. So we'll stop and show you some other stuff in it. One other thing I wanted to show you real quick too is on the windshield. You can see a little bit of cloudiness on the bottom. There's 3 spots, 2 over there, 1 over here on my side, but this is the original windshield in this. If you see right here, I don't know if you can catch that in the camera, it says car light, and that is the original windshield, Ford windshield. It actually has the part number on it, and so I mean that really shows the originalness of this truck, because it's not all chipped up or anything, so it's in amazing shape. Okay, here we are. We're going to take a look underneath the Ford. We've been doing a lot of videos underneath, so you can get a different perspective. It's, you know, still photos are good, which you're still going to see those, but we like to do videos underneath so I can kind of talk about different things, you know, because the structure of a rig is the most important. That's the first thing I look at when I go to look at something. So I crawl underneath there and get all dirty and look. So now that it's on a lift, you don't have to get dirty. I can look underneath of it for you. So we'll go ahead and look here. I mentioned before, I just put these tires on. You can actually see the little knobbies on it. I probably have about 10 miles on the tires, but I probably put about 200 miles on the truck total now. It drives great down the freeway. It's the kind of rig you can just hop in and drive right away. The previous owners out of Southern Oregon, believed he bought it from the original owners. Guy had passed away, he bought it from his widow, and they used it at their vineyard to you know, just use it during weddings and different events. And they had some different wheels and tires on it, which I didn't really care for. I wanted it to look original again, and just especially because the truck is so original. So that's how the wheels and tires ended up back on it. And so anyways, they did numerous things to it. They took it in and got it aligned. They went ahead and put new kingpins in it, and they also put this stabilizer on it as well. It actually had one previous, but they went ahead and put a new shock here, and it just drives so nice down the road. I put brand new shocks in the front and back, and you can see the shocks here. The brakes look good. I was looking at the pads with the wheels off and stuff. They probably looked like about 85%, and I can't remember if they did it when they had it. They were putting new pads, but I think they did. And he was very adamant about getting stuff fixed on it and things. So I put new valve cover gaskets on it as well, and you can see here that, you know, it's got a little bit of seepage underneath, but nothing that I've noticed that's hitting the ground. Everything looks pretty clean actually. So you can see up here, you know, no hits or anything, you know, very, very nice. And we'll go ahead and look on this side too. You know, it's obviously it hasn't been in any accidents because it's got original paint on it, and so it's really impressive to me. And you look at all the body mounts and stuff, they actually look pretty good on it. A little superficial cracking, and but they're not all worn out, they're not compressed, and they look good, so it's nothing I'd probably change right away. You look at the rockers, it's really important, really, really nice. Now you'll see little debris in here, some mud, and we've been driving it around, and you'll see us in the videos out raining, and we had it, you know, on some dirty roads and stuff. But anyways, you can see the rocker is really, really nice. You can see here that mount, and is really nice as well, and it's not rusty, you know, very clean. This is actually a little shield for the fuel, you know, controller up there, so, you know, between the tanks, but, you know, you don't want anything getting up there hitting that. And but you look at the floors, you know, these are original floors, you know, very nice. I cleaned this off so you can see it. That's the original floors. That's not newly painted or anything. You look here, the stabilizer here for the drive line, you know, these sometimes get all ripped up and worn out. That looks really good. And you'll also notice while we're under here, it's got brand new exhaust all the way out the back. And we'll go ahead and look at this rocker here. You know, again, very, very nice and very clean. And again, that's just right here. I'm scraping it. That's just some mud, you know, on my hand. And but anyways, the floors are excellent. You can see up here the body mounts really in good shape. One thing you always look at old trucks is the back of the cab. You know, it's not rusty, you know, very clean. And but this is the back of the cab here on this side. You'll see up inside the wheel well here on the bed, you know, very clean. We'll go around here and look on the driver's side behind the cab. Again, really nice. You know, you can see it's, you know, no rust. You look around the other side, you know, again, no rust. Very clean. The frame on it is in really nice condition. You know, it's not rusty. I mean, this is really a solid truck underneath here, what I'm looking at. And I'm not just saying that because I own it. I mean, it is very solid. You know, it's 30 years old. You know, 1976, 2016. Actually, it's 2017. So it's 31 years old. The new shocks in the back. You got your big rear end here. Little seepage, but again, nothing hitting the ground. Just typical stuff that you'll see. And it's also got a good spare. It actually had another spare on it. With the wheels were originally the I forgot what they call it, the split rim, and so we actually got rid of that wheel along when we did the other wheels too, and put a non-split rim on it, and put a good spare tire on it. You can see here it's got a tow hitch on it, class 3 receiver, and it's got it's a 7-prong plug there, so that's pretty modern, that a lot of newer trucks use these days. But I think that it had a camper on it at one point. You'll see there was actually little stabilizer bars on both of the springs. You can see where they were cut off right here. But you'll notice up here on the, you know, it is a trailer special, so it's not uncommon that these would be on here. They'd put an angle iron here, and then it came out, and then the connection for the tie down for the trailer was there. But anyway, someone cut those off a long time ago, but you'll just see those on both sides. But no big deal. I just wanted to point those out. That's really the only addition you'll see underneath of it. So anyways, I hope that gives you a good idea of it underneath, and gives you just a different perspective. And if you got any questions, let me know. You can email or just ask questions through BAT. It's totally fine, and I'd be glad to answer. Thanks and happy bidding.